Hello everyone, this is Brittany with Redeemable Junk, and I'm here today to show you guys how to make this, what would we call it? A flip envelope with a notebook on the inside. I guess that's what we would call it. So we untie it right here. Let me show you guys. And it opens up here, and this slides down. And on the inside, we have a little notebook up here, okay? The notebook is removable, super neat. So when you fill it up, you just make another one and put it in. And then we have a tuck spot down here for a pocket. So it's super neat. I thought it was super neat. I thought we could make one together on camera. It's pretty easy to make. So let's get started. So what you're going to need to start off with is you can use any size of paper, but I used an 8.5 inch of cardstock by 4 1/4. And then you're going to want a smaller piece of cardstock that's the same page as the page that you just cut, only you want it to be about 2 inches shorter than the one behind it, okay? So this one is 9 by 4 1/4, and this one is 6.5 by 4 1/4, okay? So we're going to get our scoreboard. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to score about 3/8. We're going to make a little hinge. We can put the scoreboard up now. We got our hinge made. And there's our hinge. So we're going to fold that up. And we're going to get our decorative piece. And we're going to glue that to the hinge, okay? Simple enough, simple enough. Like I said, this is pretty simple to make. There's not a lot to it. A lot of these look a lot harder than what they actually are. That's what I'm here to help you guys see how easy they are and hopefully walk you through the process. Looks like it didn't cut straight for some reason. A little bit of hang off, that's okay. Yeah, that ain't good. I have a little bit of hang off, but that's all right. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get our scoreboard back out. And we're going to make a score a little bit above where our cardstock sets. I don't like to do it right on it because I like to leave a little bit of space. So I do it just a little bit above it. I'll show you guys up closer. See, just like that. Put that away. And then we're going to fold that down. And there's the top of our envelope, and it's already coming together, okay? Now what I do, if you're going to, let me get this. If you're going to put these closures, this is the time to add them now. So we'll go ahead and add the closures. I don't like doing it because it seems like it's such a long process, but I'll go ahead and do it. It don't take that long, I guess. And I don't have a circle punch, so I just use my Sickles bottle. And I draw a circle, and I draw 4 of them. I really need to get a circle punch that's good for these. I'm going to have to stand up to do this too, since I'm so short. 2. I think it's time to sharpen my pencil too. It's a little sloppy, but it gets the job done. So we're going to cut them out now. My handy dandy little scissors. I love these things. They're super sharp and they're good for cutting small things. And I cut 4 because I like to make sure that mine are extra sturdy. And I glue 2 of them together. You can only do 2 if that's how you want to do it. I just like to make sure they're sturdy. I should have already had these cut out before I started the video, but that's okay. It don't take that long. If I had my stuff in place, it would take me even less longer. I'm a mess, guys. But that's okay. Aren't we all? We're all a little mess, aren't we? Yeah, if I had a punch, it would make my life so much more easy. I don't even know what size a punch this would be. I have a small punch over there, but it's too small for these. I'm not positive. I think it might be a 1/2 inch. I'm not sure. But anyways, there we go. We got those done. So let's glue them together real quick. And the reason we're doing these now is so, because we're going to make that pocket. So you have to do them now, or else it'll go through your pocket and it won't be hidden. Okay, so let me get my my awl real quick, or my, ain't really an awl, but my poker thingy. That's what I call it. Get my poker thingy, and I'm just going to put a hole, eyeball it, and put a hole in the middle of both of these. Good to go. And now we're going to measure where the center of this is. So 4 1/4 be 2, be about right here. We're just going to punch a hole in that, the top part, and then we're going to go ahead and punch our hole in the bottom. Good to go. Now what I get is I get some of these. What are they called? Let's see. Brads. I think it's what they're called. Yeah, brads. But they're called long fasteners is what that says. But I call them brads. So we're just going to put it through our hole. Put it through the hole on the top. Fasten it down, of course. You guys know how these work. And then what I do is I get a piece of tape when I do the one on the bottom, so that when I stick my stuff in my pocket, it doesn't get stuck on it. So I'll show you guys. Let me turn it sideways. Let me get my tape real fast. So I just get a piece of clear tape, because if not, your little pocket, whenever you stick stuff in it, it'll get caught on it. So I just put a piece of clear tape over that, and then you're good to go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to measure up about 2 inches, give or take. However deep you want your pocket is what you're going to measure up. I say about 2 inches. And then we're just going to put a bead of glue down both sides on the inside of it. And we're going to close it and let that dry. Now while that's drying, we're going to go ahead and make our notebook. And I don't have no scrap pieces of paper, so I'm going to pause you guys and I'll be right back. Okay, I just got me a few pieces of scrap paper. I just got 4 of them. That's all I got right now. Now we could staple these, or we could sew them. And just for the purpose of the video, I'm just going to staple them real quick. Let's see if this is dry. So this should be dry. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take this and we're going to fold it down right where the glue stops. So what we essentially have is a pocket back here. Okay. And then our little notepad's going to go right here. You can either staple your notepad in or glue it in, or you can make a little thing that goes across, and that's what I'm going to do, that holds it. And this is the perfect size, so all I gotta do is cut it. I'm just gonna eyeball it. Perfect. We're just going to glue this in. So she's going to put a little bit of glue on one side, a little bit of glue on the other. I did put a little bit too much, but that's okay. Good thing with the art glitter glue, it dries quick. And we're almost done. Let's give that a minute to glue. let's, while that's dry, while that glue, give it a minute to glue. While that's drying, let's get our string for our fasteners. So I just use some standard string, and then I just tie it on. Nothing fancy. I cut that excess string. I get enough to go around it a few times. I cut the excess string, so now we got that. Let's undo this and come back in here, and let's add our notebook now. So I just take the last page, slide your little notebook in, and there you go. You got your little notebook. Got your little tuck spot back behind there. Folds up, folds down, fasten it shut, and you're good to go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's what it looks like. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to see what you guys make. Have a wonderful day.